Looks like we've got our lead runner coming down the hill. Runners. Let's let them hear it when they get close here. Let's let them hear it. Great job.
He's going to be close with
Great job. Great job. Gonna break 24. Great job. Brogan Austin running out of Madison, Wisconsin, number 1. Number 2, Nick Holmes from Elmhurst, Illinois, former University of Iowa runner. And number 3, Kevin Lewis from Iowa City. Great job, gentlemen. Brogan Austin, Madison, our winner. Nick Holmes, number 2. Kevin Lewis of Iowa City, number 3. Edward Taboot, Cedar Rapids, Minnesota. Evans Chalanga of Cedar Rapids. Next 2 runners are still in the money.
On your Monday, 4th of July morning here, Michelle Steele at 8:25, 64 degrees, headed for 78 for the high cloudy day ahead. We'll update the complete forecast here. Get you Nick Jonas and Paramore. We've got Drake, and he has a huge concert coming.
Let's make a little noise for these guys. Great job. Good, strong finish. Number 9, 23. Aaron Kehoe out of Burlington. And Tommy Reese.
Oversharing. It's a slippery slope. Plus, you're posting just one baby photo on social media. One innocent photo of she.
Here comes Nate Hopp from Atlanta, Iowa, coming down the hill. Show some love. Nate Hopp. Number 8, 18. Tyson Whelan out of Johnston, Iowa. Drew Brumhall. Great job. Good run.
She took advantage of the free K-Pace program at Kirkwood.
I stopped school like around 17. I remember I kept saying I have to go back to school. I have to go back to school. I think after 3 years of doing 2 jobs, I thought it was time. K-Pace works because they see that struggle and they help me through it.
Good finish, runners. Looking good. There's Zach Baker, number 840. There's our women's winner, Cynthia Gerald, running out of St. Paul, Minnesota.
I feel more confident. I feel like
Mitch Fritz from Cedar Rapids.
I have help to take
and Scott Johnson of Johnston, Iowa.
This is not over. This is the beginning.
Learn and earn with K-Pace free training. Visit kirkwood.edu/free.
I get messages every day. I'm gonna come back in and see you soon. I'm just gonna try to lose these few pounds.
You guys are gonna have to get out of the view of the camera here, though. Thank you.
Don't feel that way. My name is Dusty Suela. I'm one of the coaches with video coaching at Innovative Aesthetics.
Good job. Number 1461, Bennett Moser of Cedar Rapids. Tab Hulse. Good job, Tab. Here's Tyler Sullivan. Good job, Tyler.
Because we don't keep ourselves accountable. We have a lifetime membership with Innovative Aesthetics.
Preston Cowder out of Cascade from the amazing Cowder Racing family.
Innovative Aesthetics.
Matthew Schneider of Iowa City.
You look so good. 02.9 letter is brought to you by the Ideal Coaching Program at Innovative Aesthetics. Find out more at iamedicalspa.com.
There's Matthew Schneider of Iowa City and Chase Moser of Cedar Rapids. Matt Lorenz, Swisher. Lucky number 1313, Christopher Corbett, another Madison, Wisconsin runner.
97 tomorrow. That's what it looks like. 64 is the body was Nick Jonas and close. On
Z2.9. Michael Mather of Robbins. Good job, brother. Here come the tail end of our 6-minute milers. This little bunch here. Great job, guys. Great job. Mike Newman. Jeff Meter. And here comes Aaron Moeller. Good strong finish here. Alice Anderson. Great job. There's Patrick Gorman of Springville. Corbin Beestrom from Cedar Rapids. Vincent Magnata running out of Iowa City. Ben Pfeiffer from Cedar Rapids. Good strong finish there, 11:95. Kent Miskimen. Here comes Michael Hughes. Good job, Michael. Douglas Cole and Max Locker, both of Cedar Rapids. Jeff Kleinbrain is coming here down the hill. Craig Goldsmith, David Perkins, Douglas Cole. Strong finishes. There's John Hackpot. Good strong kick. We got a race here. Whoa! Blue, your winner. Randy Brecht, Joel Cardo, looking strong. Peyton Ball, Chris Waterbury, David Perkins, Alyssa Averhoff, Andrew Salzrud of Cedar Rapids. We have Trace Squires of Belle Plaine, Max Lowy of Cedar Rapids, Lewis Lehman of Cedar Rapids, Brian Jones, Maga Henry, Cedar Rapids, Hannah Frazee, John Arman, Jesse Clark coming in here with a strong finish. There's one of our wheelchair athletes. Good job. Warren Clarida, Hannah Frazee, Tom Dobbs. Here comes Corey Nobles. Mindy Olson. Julian Wilson from Amana. Doug Haas. Jacob Ehrman of Cedar Rapids. Matt Townsley, excuse me. Good job, Matt. Barry Francois, Manchester. Gordon Shire, Cedar Rapids. There's Ted Smith of Cedar Rapids finishing. Look at this finish. 99. Emily Burmeister of Marion. Dan Bondra and Ted Smith. Jordan Shire. Here comes Rick Colton. Tom Buckmeister. Brian Clark of Cedar Rapids. Cordell Creamers. Bailey Rysek of Ely, finishing strong. Lily Keelan of Marion. Jeremy Hodson of Cedar Rapids. Toby Keene. Good job. Here comes Julie Johnston. Michael Price. Good job. Gregory White.
Way to go, Julie.
Justin Gibson of Cedar Rapids. Mark Heffernan from Palo. There's Megan Ely. Good job, Amos.
I just want to go to the end,
Adrian Wickstrom with a great time. Jonathan Anderson.
Way to go, Jill.
Cedar Rapids. Henry King of Cedar Rapids.
In Des Moines, yes, have you not heard about this?
Brad Comer from Iowa City. There's Craig Brophy.
Good job, guys.
Garth Fishwild with a good run. Troy Smith. Beth Freeze. Nick Martino. Jack Pettit. Brady Lassett. Anamosa, Iowa. Taylor Scala. Adam Milliken.
Good job.
April Mortensen
Good job.
from San Antonio, Texas. Peter Cole of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Matthew Hartzler. Erica Haas. Faith Anson.
Good job, guys.
There's Eric Munson from Seoul. William McAlpine.
Good job.
Running out of Boone.
Good job.
Brandon Knight of Hiawatha. Sarah Richard. Good job.
Good job, guys.
Joe Elder. out of Corva. There's Mike Almasi, Leo Bazalski, Chloe Rice with a good race, Ty Kostakin, Ray Lynn Lamparrot, Joel Fatma, all with a great run. Here comes Tom Woolley. Way to go, Tom.
Good job, good job.
Joshua Shealy, Peter Messerly, Annette Lorenz crossing the finish, Elijah Duval, so anybody who has finished already, if you would like to get an official print out of your individualized race results, you may do so by going to the red tent that is located near the finish line by the big hats. Look for the big hats by the Art Museum. On the Art Museum side, they can print out an individualized receipt for you. Bob Strickland with the finish. Good job. Brian Clark, Briar Van Raskow, Levi French, Carson Frazee.
Keep moving, you'll be fine, keep moving forward.
There's Matt Grant. Good job. Lyle Tyson of Cedar Rapids. Jesse Hurley, Matt Schaefer, Jennifer Stedman, good job Jennifer, Jim Wood of Marion. There's our national anthem singer, Mariah Hurley with a good finish. Kim Lorenz, Jim Wood, Jessica Johnson, Sandra Aronson, good job Sandra.
Keep moving forward. I know you don't feel real well, but that's going to help you a little bit, okay?
Michelle Countryman from Anamosa. There's Kristen Bratch from Cedar Rapids and Gus Gifford of Robbins. Again, you can pick up a race receipt which shows your individualized results. Red tent on the side by the Art Museum, over by the big artsy heads. Corey Thompson of Libertyville, Illinois, just finishing. Callie Harris, good run. Marky Elias from Cedar Rapids, just finishing. Rich Block of Cedar Rapids.
Good job, Rick.
There's Michelle Flaglos, Shellsburg. Lauren Mays of Cedar Rapids. Roger Zeiser finishing. Nicholas Henry, good run. Nicholas Konechny. Peter Deegan. Kim Wonder from West Union. Julie Ormsby. Dustin Baxa from Fairfax. There's Chastity Roberts of Benton. Aiden Armin. Cedar Rapids. Amy Castle. Good run from Aaron Reeves. Ellen Rickert of Lafayette, Colorado. Jeff Miller. Jonathan Jasper finishing. Owen Taylor.
Come on, Sean!
David Cutter. Good run.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Nobody gonna finish
He's okay.
Hit second.
Melissa Klinsky, Susan Johnston,
Easy coming up at noon.
Bonnie Banish, William Hahn, Matt Cantrell with a good finish. Joe Talley, Brianna Fredericks, Diane Marshall and Sarah Bond. There's Lynette Hudson finishing, Don Lyle, Bayla Singer, Emily Coleman, Brittany Murphy.
With money to spare. He even showed me how to save a couple $100,000 for retirement.
Joel Wozniak from Kansas City.
Bank on a bank for some things, but
William Higgins of Cedar Rapids.
for putting people before profits.
Andy Hack.
A good road to your financial future.
And look at them all come down the hill. There's Jim Dwyer, of the famous Dwyer family. Rick Johnson of Cedar Rapids. Kimberly Poston, Marianne Pagnard, Edward Meisner. All you runners coming in, if you'd like to get an individualized race receipt with results, your individual results, red tent on the side by the museum next to the giant yellow and red heads.
Hey, old man.
We're also starting to post overall results up there on the wall to the left of the tent over there. So you can check on overall results. There's Matt Van Manen, Patty Sprague, Tom Kirkwood, Craig Johnson, Brian Danley, Olivia Bucknow, Randy Bachman, another wheelchair athlete, weight racing, Amber Lewis with a nice finish, Brett Musser, Clarence.
Bariatric surgery. That surgery to reduce the size of your stomach.
Party of three coming in.
There's bariatric surgery.
John Jacobson, Kelly Coltall, Aaron Ahmed of Ankeny,
To get started today.
Morgan Welter of Iowa City, Claudia, great run, Claudia Scott.
Something I need to take care of. What most people do is like to make sure that everything goes along does go wrong. So work your day is networking through the solutions.
Here's Mike Reagan, former race director of this event. Mike Reagan with a good strong finish. Samantha Squires, Kenny Southard, Casey Gooseman,
Computer solutions, the missing piece to your IT puzzle. Go to NCSI.
Morgan Setledge, Heather Redo, Amanda Sema, Emily Barnard, good finish, Diana Maston, Tom McDonald with a great race, Janice Hopp from La Crosse, Wisconsin, Sandra Bruni of Swisher, Vivian Enier, Kelly McGrath, fine. James Mercel of Cedar Rapids, Danielle Powell of Cedar Rapids, Kyra Christensen, Charity Nebby from Iowa City, Sue Olson of Cedar Rapids, Brian Frint, Quentin Ellis, good run, Cameron Reynolds from Burlington, Martin Bildstein of Cedar Rapids, Michelle Bildstein right there with him, Gene Holland of Central City, Cedar Rapids. Kyra Burkani. Julie Kraft. Marin Stevens from Iowa City. Jessica Powers. Nancy Fox. And Kelly Draper all across the finish line. There's Lori Ruiz and Rio McFarland. Grace Gabriel. Debbie Prito, Jan Boskin, Grace Gabriel, Alexa Sherman, all crossing the finish line. I want to give a special thanks this morning to the Lizard Kings Bicycle Club. They were the monitors out there along the course, keeping an eye on everything. Way to go, Lizard Kings. Also want to remind everybody that this morning's event is a function of corridor running. Corridor running in Cedar Rapids and Iowa City is your local running club. Sponsor of area races like this one. Do a lot of group runs that are organized, equipment rentals, and a variety of other functions with the running community in and around Cedar Rapids and Iowa City. Corridor running. Megan Rod across the finish line. April Wright, Angela Nicholson, Dwayne Usher, Ethan McMahon, Debbie Fredo, recent finisher. Debbie Ruxadell, Jamie Rogers, Dean Camarillo, Patricia Tyson, Jeannie Garrett, Danielle Bentley, Susan Foster, good run. Shay Romano, good effort. There's Jennifer Cardo. Individualized race results are available over there on the wall next to the Art Museum. You can get a receipt with your individualized results at the printer underneath the red tent. Nice little keepsake. Mary Ann Berry. Mike, recently crossing the finish line. Sally Boozer. Brian Long and Melissa Ballard, finishers. Diane Elsiger, Stephen Berger. Gregory Dirks of Iowa City. Ronnie Joe Barnes, good job, Ronnie. Lisa Chandler, Audrey Parrish of Iowa City, Tamara Boxer, recent finish. There's Allie Stumper of
Tess Romansky, cheer her on. Austin Shute of Marion. Peggy Jordan of Swisher. Shelley Schneider of Ely. Amy Shaxel, Tyrion. Danielle D'Ambrosio. Sam Houston. David Southpaw. Mike Schulte. Our favorite, Mike Schulte. Marilyn Wickingham of Newton. Linda Janosko. Kylie Goldberg, Cedar Rapids. Cheer on in Harper Decker. She's that short one just crossed the finish line. Harper Decker. Nice job, Harper. Christine Pilcher. Renee Savage.
Adam Todd, finishing. Dale Todd, finishing. Kylie Goldberg and Christy Pilcher, as well as Ann Wilson, all finishers. Good job, Jonathan Cole, Ann Wilson. Mary Snap. Brandy Lovan. Nolan Gerwell. We will be doing our kids' races in the same spot after the 5K, 8K conclude. They'll be similar up and back courses, of course shorter, but we will begin those from the same spot. All the kids who are running will also get finishers medals this morning. We want to thank all our runners and walkers for participating in this, the 31st annual 5th season races. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, which includes Pepsi, ESP3, Miller Lite, Flex Sales. Don't forget Bricks, post-race party. Take your coupons over there. And of course, Health Solutions, your health and wellness partner.
Good job!
Megan Mayhem, Midlothian, Virginia just finished. Cheryl County, James Meister, Maggie Barish, and Jill Michael. There's Captain Midnight. Don't forget the Midnight Madness races. Next Saturday night, Ames, Iowa. Awesome event. Captain Midnight representing. Corridor Running will have a bus trip going to that if you want to go over to the event, the activities. CorridorRunning.com. We are posting results over on the building over by the Museum of Art. Also, the red tent located over by the Museum of Art, by the big heads, is a place where you can get your individualized race results. Julie Lane with the balloons. Balloonie. Wow. Okay. Timmy Burke, Arlington Heights, Illinois, and Cindy Culbertson of Marion, as well as Jake Steigers from Cedar Rapids. Kathy Road of Des Moines, Mary Stubblefield of Cedar Rapids, Lindsay Lane, Julie Copping, and Paula Copping.
Brian Bockenstead, Center Point. Diane Close-Levering. Congratulations. Here comes Sarah Wickenkamp of Cedar Rapids, along with James Roberts. Andrew Seacrest, nice finish, Andrew. Let's cheer them on in, folks. Dewana MacArthur, Cedar Rapids, congratulations. Here comes Peter Tehan and Janet Tehan. All right, let's cheer these kids in and no pushing them. We got Jacob Munson doing some of the pushing. And Dennis Munson. That's a whole lot of Munson. And the world-known Harold Schultz. Congratulations, Harold. Yet another finish for Harold. We got Sue Cunningham coming on in. Nice work, Sue. Here comes Tamara Can't let her beat you. We got Megan Benishek and Haley. Madison Thomasek. Scott Reed. Got another Wendy Swank coming on in. Nice work, Wendy. It appears as if we may have a race to the finish here. Cheer them on in. Followed in by Brenda Orr. Mary Holt. We need a medic to the finish line, please. Medic to the Green Park side of the finish line, please. Everyone, please give them some space. Once again, medic to the Green Park side of the finish line. If anyone sees an ambulance or a medic, please direct them to the Green Park side of the finish line.
Everybody out of the way. John Armin to the finish line, please, immediately. John Armin to the finish line. Once again, if John Armin is out there, please report to the finish line immediately. John Armin to the finish line. John Armin to the finish line. I think we're yeah, I think we're good job, ladies.
If everyone could please clear 3rd Avenue. Please clear 3rd Avenue. If everyone could please clear 3rd Avenue. Thank you. Both ends of 3rd Avenue. We have an ambulance coming from each direction. Watch the top. Watch the top.
Probably not, but I'll let you shut that down.
Yeah, you can shut it down. Remove it. I don't know how to shut it off. We're just going to start rolling them up, picking them up. Well, that's what it looks like it will, but I'm not sure. He's going to need to back out. You don't think it'll clear that? It's not a good enough chance to try it. And if he catches it, he's going to either pull it over, and then he's going to screw everything, back it out.
Well, is there some stand we can hold up with? It doesn't mean like...
That forklift is parked back there, and then you have to unstrap everything. Yeah, she said Jeff does it. I just waited until we got the maps up. Well, that's what we did. It's like, dude, to back it up, because they're not going to see it outside for a car. Well, that's what I said. It's like, well, I get out there and got stuff.
Is that going to be? Doesn't seem like it's going to be. I guess we can try and get up and then somebody tells you to go
No.